what do you think of the unique way that EDLS used data to help your decision making?
Well, from your presentation from day one, the use of data was very appealing to me because that would help us take some of the emotion or most of the emotion out of the selection process by us identifying our needs and then surveying our community, our staff, other board members. We really had a clear-cut, I guess, list of skills, qualifications, personality types, things that we needed in a candidate. And by having that data-driven, it was just really a good, smooth process. I really like that about your firm.
Chad?
I think it's important to you, like Jill said, my background is in human resources, and one of the things that we've tried to develop in HR here more recently is in the selection process to eliminate any unconscious biases that you may have that you're not even aware of. That by utilizing that data, it helps you to really objectively compare candidates. And so this process, ELS was the only group that offered the data to back up not only the experience of yourself and Carrie, but to give us this information that we could objectively gauge the candidates.
I felt like one of the things that was important about the data for people to realize is that it was just a part of what we considered, because of course it confirmed a lot of times what we were thinking, but in the end, we always had the choice where we could have overruled it if we decided our heart and our mind were telling us something that the data wasn't. That really didn't happen. The data did support, basically what we were looking for, and that was reassuring to us that it did several times support. First of all, what kind of candidate are we looking for? The community. Their responses were very similar to what the board responses were. So we felt that we were validated there. We knew the kind of superintendent we were looking for. And also then when it came down to interviewing, and we completed rating sheets on each candidate for the same questions on our initial interview with the candidates. And then we saw the data from that. And it was very clear then who stood out from the people that we interviewed as a group. And again, it just reinforced what we knew in our hearts too. So again, but it was good to see that. And I'm not sure that would always happen. So it kind of worked in conjunction with our heart and our mind. And I wouldn't want anybody to ever think that the data had to drive the decision. It was just kind of a complement to our thinking.
Yes, that's a very good point, Robin. The purpose of the data is just to guide the board, and the board has to make, of course, deeper discussions and interaction between board members to really figure out where you wanted to go.